Morning everyone, Sunday morning, not nice and early, it's about 9 o'clock. Had a bit of a lighting this morning. I've had a busy week, really busy week this week. Got to be honest, I feel a bit worn out, exhausted. 101 jobs still to do this weekend, but when you wake up to a morning like this, how can you not make most of some of it? So this is my favourite place to bring the dogs and train. Got my two dogs here. Someone's already here. You get all sorts going on up here, walking, gliding, parasailing I think it's called. It's beautiful out that way. It's out towards the coast, Temple End, Parlick, and then out that way is Waddington Fell. On the top of Waddington Fell, just to the right and down a bit, that's where I want to shoot, and looking forward to that this season, all being well with COVID. So we're just going to take the dogs out for a walk today, to be honest, but I always bring my bag of bits. Oh hello, yeah, a wild one. Get down, get down. First thing you'll notice is, apart from the state of the car, is that the dog is not the most secure. I've been using my car for all sorts this week, and as a result I've just nipped up with them in the boat today, which I don't normally do. They got crates, but I've had to chance it. Do get plenty of dog walkers and plenty of sheep, but I spotted the sheep were further up the hill when I came, so I know that I could let the dogs out on a well-worn path. So really it's just them stretch their legs, don't want to get them too hot, but I'm keen to go further up on the hill where we have the bracken, and it's nice and green and lush up there, so it's coming on, growing. I have a couple in the garden, so I know when it's up rather than flattened. Great when it's flattened, but also great when it's up. So I'm going to go up and see how the pup really gets on in it, in a bit of deeper cover. No pressure, bit of fun. Shower and shave, as they say. But look at this, hey? And no one around. Well, when I say no one around, right up on the top there I can see two people walking, just setting off. There's about a 4-mile walk around the top. Pendle Hill, famous for the story of the Pendle Witches, one of which I've married. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. But her and her sisters are known collectively in these parts as the Coven, for those reasons. So Lily, she's 4. She's the eldest of my two. Had her as a pup from 8 weeks. Drove up to Northumberland for her. Gamekeeper up there on a very large shoot. She's out of a dog. Richard Priest's kennels. Sadly, he's poorly, but I think he's had a first and a third at the championships. Yeah, so she's 4. She broke her leg when she was quite young, back left. She runs with a little bit of a gait now. Probably taken a little bit of pace off her. She's got a plate in her leg with, I think, 18 screws. Try and find the x-ray one day, put it on. She's keen. I got to work on the running in now on live game. Something I should have nipped in the bud, well, a couple of years ago really, but with this COVID we just haven't been out on a shoot to put her under those conditions, and as a result of that COVID, also local shoots haven't been shooting, and therefore there's a bit of a shortage of cold game in people's freezers. So even myself, I think I got a couple of ducks and a pheasant left, which I'm gonna try and use. I mean, the ducks aren't necessarily the best, they have a different type of feel on the feathers and the smell and everything, but you've got to work with what you got. So yeah. Oh, look at that! See that bird of prey coming through there? I don't know if you can pick it up on this camera. He's just coming round, circling on the thermal, going up, taking himself up. Boy, come and have a nose, see what's going on with us. Look at that. Hey, how can you beat that on a Sunday morning? I'd like to say nothing better. The only thing that would better this is if there were a few rabbits in this. But there we go. Right, anyway, I digress. So we're up in Lancashire. I've been up here for 13 years now, I think, from Somerset originally, if you couldn't guess. Yeah, that's where John Pertwee and the Wurzels come from. We say, like, how be on? That means, how you doing? How you getting on? How be on? And you girt lush. Another good Somerset saying. So if I've had a beer or a cider up here, they know what I'm talking about. Bloody Lancashire. Ain't they say it's the next best thing to Yorkshire? Lancashire? No, got that wrong way round, didn't I? I'm in Lancashire. Got to be careful. Anyway, dogs are out in front of me. Look, just exploring. Not going too far. Normally it's Lily that goes further. Betsy just went off a little bit then, but she's come back. So see how green all that is. It's beautiful, isn't it? I ain't walking all that way. We've got some just down here, so let's have a look at that. It's one of the places I come quite a lot, to be honest. It's a little walk, but it's nice just to warm the old muscles up. So they've had getting a bit of a warm up before really doing anything. But I brought the bag. I might do a bit of training. I might drop a tennis ball. I might not. I don't know. I come out with no plan other than just have a little walk while my lazy kids are in bed. A bit of a late night last night. I won't go into detail about that, but all sorts of chaos involving police turning up at the house and everything. Nothing to do with my kids or anything, but just helping out a neighbour. So yeah, we were all a bit tired. But hey, oh look, there's someone coming down. Can I see coming down the hill there with their two dogs? Wonderful. Out earlier than me. Sheepdogs, look. One's on a long line. Looks like a young pup from here. Right, a bit of water down there. Beautiful this is. Which means, look, they've cooled down already. You found it already, haven't you? Well, a bit of grass seed on here, but to be honest, it's quite tough grass. It doesn't tend to drop the seeds too much. So I'm just going to walk through here. I put the wrong thing on because look, I probably needed trousers and probably some gaiters, but hey, let's get them back here then. Well, they ain't coming now, they're splashing around. Here we come. There we go. Hey, is that good laugh, eh? Good fun? Oh, let's get in then. So, I'm going to use... Hey! Lily, come here. Betsy. There you go. Right. Okay, good girls. So if Bessie's not so sure, that's why I got Lily as well. She'll take the lead, and hopefully, and if I go in, she's going to go in. So let's go and get my shins scratched to hell and suffer later. Who cares? Can't focus, but she's just doing something else getting cool. So we're going to walk down as far further away from these dogs now. So let's get on with it. Come on in, get in, get in. Here we go. There we go. Betsy's not sure. Come, Wes. There she is. There you go. Here you go. Yeah. Right, let's go this way. Come on in. A bit lower. There we go. Good girl. Come on in. Let's go for a little walk. I'll take the easy route, if there is such a thing. So, then we've got Betsy. Betsy's Lily's daughter, 9 months old now, lockdown baby. Obviously even the dogs got bored during lockdown, you see. Yeah, I had to travel, funny enough, back down to, well, I went all the way down to Devon for a stud dog. Not no Reading, not a red, not a competition dog, just someone's working dog, pet. But I spoke to some people kind of with more experience than me over quite some time about finding a suitor to Lily. This guy was down in Devon, which, well, a bit of a trek from Lancashire, but luckily because I'm from Somerset I got family there, so I went and stayed with them, spent the weekend. However, I went down and it was a bit early. Lily wasn't really ready to be covered, so I spent 3 days down there, no success, but I had to come back to work, so I came back to work and left her down there at my dad's and my sister's middle child. Will, he offered to run back down there. I think the first time he took her down, she recovered, and yeah, we had a nice litter of pups. Could have kept them all, but just not possible. We only had the one bitch, so and I wanted another girl, and so we got Betsy. Hey, Bets. Yeah. She has been a stubborn one to train. Really hard work for me as a first-time dog handler. Big, steep learning curve. I mean, I took 2 years deliberating about getting a dog, and in that time I read several books. So, you know, I got a little bit of knowledge ahead of getting a dog, rather than just getting one and then going, what next? So I had a bit of an idea, some of the plans. But I also learnt very quickly that some things in books are just there to sell books. But Lily's been what I call stubborn, really. Independent. She's not been focused on myself. I just look and she's having a crap, but she's struggling for some reason. I don't know what's going on. I don't know, maybe her anal glands need sorting out. But there we go. She's right now. Sorry about that. So yeah, I took the. She's got a lot of drive. At the moment, summer dog with, well, I say experience. Not always been on many shoots, but she knows what to do with the dummies. She was never into a tennis ball. That's where I struggled. Ball drive. Chris's method goes on about ball drive, but I hadn't come across Chris when I had Lily to start with. It was only when I was having problems that I found Chris. Went down to see him, and he's helped me get her to where she is now, and well, I don't know how I would have got here otherwise, but she's all right. She's all right. She's not perfect by any means, but considering the time and effort and work that's had to go into her to bring her to where she is, I'm quite pleased with the results in the end. But oh, it's been hard work, really hard work. But like they say, what don't kill you makes you stronger. Yeah, so but there she is. Look, there's a pop. You come back to me, Lily. She just do her own thing. I don't want to nag her. I feel I'm always calling her back, and I've only come up here for a walk, so she wants to go down there and have an explore. But she knows. We've been here before, and she knows she's pushed pheasants out there. That's why she's gone there. But they're loving it, and that's all that matters. At the moment, they're just loving the day. It's warming up now. Actually, already. I'm out the breeze coming into this valley. It's you can feel the sun now, but we've got the river to keep them cool. And they'll have a drink when we get back. So yeah, Betsy is now 9 months. Been training the Corleone way. Really benefiting from the helpful group of people that are on there. Not only Chris Upton, but the people that have joined up to his Patreon site and are on board with his experience, knowledge, beliefs, approach. So I take a few little films like this really for myself more than anything, and use it to look back on to see if I can improve my training, or just to look back and go, oh yeah, I remember that, and that didn't go so well, and yeah, just reminisce really. So yeah, it's good. So Betsy's coming on. Stud dog. I was looking to improve her kind of bidability more than anything, and so far she's been a pleasure to have around. She's got what I think's a nice lot of drive, but when I say about training, I am done a lot. I did start to do a bit of training probably at 7 months, and then I thought, you know what, she's just too young. She's kind of not understanding what I'm asking, so I've gone sod it. So I'm just letting her be a pot, run around. I've started doing a little bit to get the nose down in a previous video, and I just focus on running and retrieving. Hey, see, she wants to be here. Lily always wants to be 20 to 30 foot away, which, alright, if he does flush a pheasant or something, she'll run in, and she's too far away from me, and I'm considering whether I can use an e-collar under Chris's guidance, really, more than anything. See whether I could use that as a tool to try and help me just put that polish on of stop to shot and steadiness. She's mid-paced, but when I say that she's mid-paced, every time I video her and we're training, she's mid-paced. I was out in the field, I didn't have camera, usual, over at a friend's farm, and I just took them for a walk through the field. Cool. There were bloody hair in there, wasn't there? Grass were quite long, and crikey, once she got on scent, she knew there was something there. She just tore the field to bits like a demon. Yeah, she's got it if she wants. She knows when to switch it on when there is something there. I think that's probably a little bit down to being introduced to game too soon. I'll never forget a time I went down to my dad's and she were only a pup, and my dad's a butcher, or a retired one, and one of the guys who worked there grabbed a cold pheasant hanging in the fridge and threw it over the garden wall for her, and well, that was a curveball. I wasn't ready to introduce any kind of cold game. I mean, don't get me wrong, she picked it and she brought it over to me, and I was like, fantastic. But that was just, for me, that was the turning point of probably me training going wrong, and I've struggled a little bit since that point. I might be wrong. But... Right, well, they've wandered off. Let's see if they'll come back to whistle. See? Good girl. Hey! It's up. And there's the other one. Lily. Over. Over. There you go. The other one will follow. So there's me teaching over just while having a bit of fun. See, she's hunting up there. Why can't she hunt this little bit? No, she's got a really good nose, that's for sure. I've been on a couple of working tests. The last one, a training day actually, this one was a training day ready for trials. There was a spare place and I went along, thoroughly enjoyed it. And they were working 2 dogs at a time, side by side, and then we swapped. I was one of the last ones, but we were walking on behind. She was on a lead, but she knew there was stuff there, and her lead, she was dragging me all over the place. But as we were going through, and these trialing dogs were going through and hunting up through, she was then dragging me behind the whole thing going on in front of me, dragging me to places where the dogs had been and putting up pheasants. These other dogs had just gone straight over the top of them. Someone did comment that I'd basically won the training day without my dog even being taken off the lead, because these other dogs, they didn't find anything all day, and I think she put up half a dozen pheasants. Yeah, but she's got it. I know. Right, well, that's me. Let's go and walk for a bit more. So I'm just back again. I've only walked 50 yards, but here I'm in a breeze. You can hear the water trickling down. Beautiful here. I can sit here for hours. Well, I could sit here for hours. I never got that much time, but I could sit here, easily let the day while away. Look at these two, you know. Oh yeah, you want to play. Well, thanks for that. Alright, that's on the camera's lens. There we go. Sorry, I'll have to put the legs out like that because you don't want to look at them milk bottles. Okay. There you go. Good girl. See? She wants to play the game. Oh yeah. You just want to play the game. You ever hear? I suppose you can hear it on there. She's got a little bit of a whimper. Yeah. I think I'd put that in if I've got to be honest. So, why don't we get a ball out? Let's just use a bit of cover. Look at that. Yeah. Oh, there's that growl. That's because Mum's in the area. Chris, see, I told you, not gone completely. Oh, see if you find that. She didn't really watch it. There. See that? See? Hey! Natural ability. Get out. Put it in the same place. It's in there. She's got it. Good girl. Good girl. So she wants to play a game. Look, Lily, over there, doing her own thing. She's not bothered. She's like tennis ball, not bothered. Let's go a bit further then. Get out. There. There. So I'm bringing in the there to build the confidence. She don't know what there is, but why not? Why not start? What's the word? Imprinting. Yeah. See, he wants to play the game. Get out. Let's go a bit further. further but easier. Nice pace. Okay. Good girl. Good. Alright. See? Ball, 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 ball. Get out. There you go. Come on. Come here. So it is a training session, but we're just having a bit of fun. She wants to play. I'm not using a whistle, but I will use a get out just to keep that imprinting, and I'll use the there if she's on it. She might know she's on it, but at least she's hearing that, and that's going to just build the confidence and the teamwork. Get out. Yeah, get harder. There. She's gone too far. The only thing is, I ain't trained her to come back, up her back. She's alongside the wind as well. The wind's coming head on. She seems to be this side, but she's starting to get on top of it now. There. Yeah, good girl. He's a clever girl. Oh, I dropped it, not her. Come here, Dad. Hey, Lils. Look at that. Gorgeous, aren't you? Hey? Oh, that's good. I know. Get out. There. There we go, see? There we go. Beautiful. Come here, then. Dad. Get out. There, come on. Come on in. Come on in. See? Because Mum's around. That is guarding. Get out. Come here. Come here. Right, we're going to stop that, because I don't want that carrying on. But that's a good girl. Okay. You haven't done that wrong, really. Just a bit of fun. Lily, I might throw a dummy in a minute. Right, well, I'm back on with the camera again for the third time. There's Lily's down there. Where is she? Look at that bang. She'll hunt anything. But she's too far. Go out. Yeah. The basket, on an area, but her area is quite big, like an acre. Ah. Where is he? Where is he? Enjoying it, because look at that tail. Where's that tail, fagging? Hey, where is he? Where is he? Find him. Get in. Get in. Get in. Yeah, good girl. Come on in. Let's put her in here. Lily. Here. Here. Get in. Where is he? Good girl. Yeah, good girl. There you go, nice turn. In. There you go, come on. In. Good girl. Good girl. Run away. Good girl. There we go. A little bit of fun. Let's go home.